anything. Oh. You did not hear anything from me. But they don't want to be like some certain Heartland relegation survivor. I remember they've had quite a journey in the NPFL this season. But hey, let's talk about it. These guys have suffered, and now they are turning to God. God, help us, that's Heartland calling on God. Well, Abia Warriors are a Yimba's baby club. Not be me Tokamo. People from Aba, they are listening and they are telling us that one official has boasted. Yes, the man is telling us right there that the People's Elephants will always trample on Abia's very whole of Nigerian football because there is a rescheduling of Aqua United versus Heartland. That fixture has been rescheduled and of course has been shifted until Monday. Yes, it won't take place on Saturday or Sunday as we expected it would, and there are stories emanating from that particular side as to why that one will be. But what we know for a fact is that the game has been rescheduled up until Monday. So we'll see how Monday evening football goes right there for this time. Remember, I just told you that this two will be locking us right there. Alright, they say Victor Osimhen is fit for the clashes against South Africa and Benin Republic. That's after fears over his fitness. So yes, we'll see how that one goes. He's set to unleash his certain Nigeria on the Super Eagles. Well, he's now playing for that countryside. Samson Akinola is the name. And we'll wait to see how that one goes. Okay, so news broke out not too long ago, and that's Equatorial Guinea facing the wrath of FIFA. Now, after FIFA actually told us that this guy has been ineligible to play some certain games, and they will be banned, and they have some issues right there. Will pay some fine. Well, the report right here is done ahead to list him ahead of their forthcoming games. Yes, that's what Equatorial Guinea is doing, and people are asking the question. Now on dear FIFA, now the dear FIFA. Okay, we'll see how the FIFA will go. Alright, we'll see how all things go right there. But then let's give you this last one. Leon Balogun has signed a contract extension with Rangers right there. And of course, Otto Hado is back again in charge of Ghana's very own Black Stars. Those are the stories that we have on this particular side this very beautiful morning. And of course, we'll continue from there into talking about all the things that we have right here. That's very beautiful morning because stories are emanating from different sides. But then, okay. It's really crazy when you look at some 30 things that happen right there. It's quite interesting. Looking at these things, let me take you to Portugal a bit, okay? Well, the 4 trophies right there have been won by different teams. It's quite interesting. The league title, the Premier Liga, was won by Sporting Lisbon. The Dakar de Portugal was won by Porto. The Taça de Liga was won by Braga. And of course, the Super Cup was won by Benfica. Interesting. And talking about Portugal, let's talk about the most iconic Portuguese that we've seen in world football. Well, Cristiano Ronaldo has now equaled the record for most goals scored in a Saudi Pro League season. This man has scored 34 goals in 31 matches. That's crazy, crazy, I tell you. And of course, it's quite interesting. I mean, this guy is how old now? He's about 39, and he's banking in the goals. And there are rumors about him making the move to actually go over to Leverkusen to help them in their continental travels right there. Then talking about the Saudi Pro League, let's give you this one. Al Hilal have completed an invincible season in the Saudi Pro League. They've gotten 31 wins, 3 draws right there, and 0 losses, and they're the champions of the Saudi Pro League. That's how it is right there on that side, and it's quite beautiful. Alright, last beat. Let me give you this one also. Clubs in Europe are likely to have more power to influence UEFA and FIFA competitions in the future after a court ruling in Spain on a European Super League. That's how it is. Right. We'll take a breather right now, and of course I'll go pay some commercials. So when we come back, after we have made the money, we have more stories for you on this side.
Etete si kede pakoda babawa.
A big power Ogbeni 29th of May 2020 Iwo Road Ibadan.
nílé ìjọsìn Cathedral of St. Peter. Ayọ̀délé Pópóọlá fi aya rẹ̀ Jùmọ̀kẹ́ Pópóọlá ọmọ àti ọmọ sáyé lọ. Olùkéde gbogbo ẹbí Pópóọlá ìlú Oyèdèjì.
TG the Hitmaker.
Alright, yes, so welcome back right here. Sports Tit Bits continues, and we are riding on the show. Yes, of course, on the 98.5 FM, we're still right here giving you beats and pieces according to what we have right here in front of us. Alright, let's confirm to you that David Ancelotti is Tit Reims' leading candidate to be their new manager. Yes, the French club have conveyed their plan, and they want a long-term project with him. Yes, they want a long-term contract with him as the cornerstone of the projects that they are going to be getting. And of course, this is Carlo Ancelotti's son getting his first gig as the man in charge. I will give you the full details if everything gets to be confirmed. Let's also Nigeria getting his coaching badges. Yes, at the topmost classes when you talk about coaching globally. That's the UEFA Pro license. Well, David Ancelotti was also in that class. Yes, they were in that class together. And now, yes, after being on the touchlines with his dad, David Ancelotti might just be getting something in France pretty soon. All right, stay the Reims. Let's see what happens in there. Okay, yes. Talking about managerial movement, I mean, a lot of people talking about Enzo Maresca of Leicester City, another Pep assistant coach from time past, who actually, well, they're talking about it. They say he might just be the man that will be in charge, yes, of Chelsea. We'll see how that one goes. I'm not so sure Chelsea fans are happy about that, but hey, here we are. The stories are right there. Also, Shakhtar Donetsk, they have set a 70 million euros prize, yes, on sports target Georgi Sudakov, with hopes that a strong performance at the Euro 2024 will increase its value further. Okay. We'll see how that one goes for them. But hey, come on, remember they are the ones that sold Mikhailo Mudryk right there. And a lot of people will be asking questions. Okay. Let's jump into some other beats that we have right here, because interesting stories abound. And yes, Bochum defeated Düsseldorf on penalties after a huge comeback to keep their spot in the Bundesliga. That was yesterday. It was crazy, but they went all the way to penalties right there in the playoffs. And here we are talking about Bochum defeating Düsseldorf, and they are remaining. Yes, it was the relegation playoffs. That's how they do it right there in the Bundesliga, if you do not know. And now they have kept their place in there. And of course, someone has been casted here. Well, Arsenal's Aaron Ramsdale actually was undercover at Wembley, and he was right there caught on camera with Southampton fans. Quite interesting. Alright, let's give you some beats that we have right here. That's a very beautiful morning. Martin de Roon, this guy has been ruled out of the Netherlands squad for Euro 2024. It's not so good. I'm talking about the Dutch squad. Well, Virgil van Dijk and Gravenberch are looking forward to the arrival of new manager at Liverpool, Arne Slot. This is quite interesting. Alright, just yesterday also, yes, we had the beat of news right there from the mouth of Wayne Rooney. Wayne Rooney telling Plymouth youngsters to follow his teenage dreams right there. Yes, remember, he broke out as a teenager at Everton. Sean Brightly made the move to Manchester United, and while he was still very young, he was doing it. He was tearing up the space. This man right now with Plymouth, he's telling us that, hey, come on, we can do something, boys. Yes, come on, do it like I did it back then. Well, people are waiting to see what happens right there in his managerial career, because so far it's not exactly been what people expected of Wayne Rooney, Mr. Waza. Well, hey, we'll be looking at what happens. I'm talking about former Manchester United men. There is one that has been added to the list now, and this man has penned a letter. Yes, sir. Anthony Martial is the name, and he's confirmed his departure from Manchester United after their FA Cup triumph. And it's quite interesting. Well, of course, Anthony Martial actually penned out something on social media, and he told us, boys, it's BYE from me to you. It's a farewell. And of course, yes, many things happened, but here we are saying farewell to each other. Anthony Martial is now an ex-Manchester United player. Take it from me. And now, let's talk about one man. It's morning, but permit me to say good evening. Well, Unai Emery is telling us good evening as he is extended. Yes, he signed a new 5-year contract at Aston Villa. And of course, the details are very, very fine. Well, of course, this man has taken them to the UEFA Champions League, and it's quite incredible the run that he's had. It's quite beautiful looking at what this guy has actually gotten right there with the Villas. At Villa Park, they are enjoying themselves and they are saying good evening time and time again. And this man is riding into the evening sun with them, and it's quite enjoyable right there. But of course, hurrah, 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 that is the song, and they are beautiful. Yes, sir. Let's give you this one. Germany confident that they are going to be title contenders at the Euro 2024. Yes, they are the host, and people expect them to do some things, but they are not so excited about some names on that squad list. We'll see how it happens right there when the tournament starts proper. Let's go away from there and let's talk about Madrid's players, because we have Jude Bellingham admitting that playing with Kylian Mbappe would be really nice. Who doesn't want to play with Mbappe? Me too, I want to play with him now. Anyways, Vinicius Jr. He says he wants to win the final of the UEFA Champions League, he wants to win the Copa America, and he wants to win the Ballon d'Or for Toni Kroos. Interesting. He says he's motivated to do all of this because of this very special man who knows how to run things. While Toni Kroos said his BYE, he's clapped the hands, he said farewell to them at the Bernabeu, and the last hurrah will be for them right there when you talk about the game going down this weekend against Dortmund. What a way to bow out for Toni Kroos. And now this youngster, so much impacted by this man, so much influenced, he's telling us that he wants to do a triple peat. He wants to win the UEFA Champions League final, he wants to win the Copa America, and then wrap it up with the Ballon d'Or for Toni Kroos. Cruise control, eh? Alright, let's delve into tennis stories. It's a very beautiful morning because things are happening. Yes, things are happening. And of course, Novak Djokovic will begin the defense of his French Open title today, and is confident that his Grand Slam pedigree will overcome his lackluster season. Well, this man, remember, is actually world number 1. He's seeking a 4th Roland Garros title and a record extending 25th major, and he's enduring his worst run since 2018. Don't let people yell. That is the gist. And of course, Djokovic has not won a title in 2024. This is strange, come on, but don't let people hear too. And of course, he has yet to make a final, with semi-final spots at the Australian Open and Monte Carlo Masters remaining his best performances. Well, of course, it's quite interesting. This man says he wants to do beats right there at Roland Garros starting today.
TG the Hitmaker.
Alright, quick commercial break right here.
Ẹ tẹ́tí sí ìkéde ìpapòdà bàbá wa. Pẹ̀lú ọpẹ́ sí Olúwa, àwa ẹbí Pópóọlá, ọmọ àti ọmọ ọmọ ń fi àsìkò ìkéde ètò ìsìnkú ọmọ wa, bàbá àti bàbá bàbá wa, Ọ̀gbẹ́ni Emmanuel Ayọ̀délé Pópóọlá. Ayẹyẹ olùkéde gbogbo ẹbí Pópóọlá ìlú Oyèdèjì.
Alright, thank you very much for staying tuned. Of course, it's the Rasta Spec on Sport Tit Bits, a very beautiful Tuesday edition. Thank you for joining me on the ride as we roll on. Well, there was a victory for Yannick Sinner yesterday, and 3 straight sets. It was for him against Eubank. So, well, of course, Sim also got a 3 straight set victory. We actually had some beauty right there over shouting. Well, Shevchenko also got some battle on his hands, but he was able to do it against Karatsev. And we, of course, had Baiza getting a fine victory himself. Stefanos Tsitsipas also ran through. And of course, Kachanov also did some beats right there on his own side. Well, talking about it, Alexander Zverev and Runari has been knocked out by Kotov. Cherundolo goes on. Misolovic actually goes on. Tiafo also goes on. Musetti advancing. Paul also in there. Shapovalov also getting some fine job in there. Monfils also advancing, as well as Fognini. And you talk about how it's gone for the ladies. Well, of course, Vondrosova advances. Samsonova the same. Ons Jabeur also got the victory over Vickery. And of course, Iga Swiatek got a 2 straight set victory over Yijin right there. Well, you talk about how fine it is. Kokogov also got a fine victory, as well as Pavlik, Yankova, and others. Well, beautiful stories emanating today, and of course, there will be more action in Roland Garros later on today. I will be filling you with updates.
Baba, good afternoon, sir.
Iyawo, where you dey come from inside sun like this?
I go antenatal.
I happy to see you well and e good to know say you dey serious with this your clinic. E go help the baby sef well.
Na true, sir. The vaccine wey I collect today go help make sure say I carry belle wey dey safe for me and my pikin.
Even you sef follow collect vaccine?
Yes, so I collect 2 vaccines, COVID and tetanus, wey go protect me and my pikin. Na now I come understand say vaccine for pikins dem different for woman wey get belle own.
If e work for you, abeg make you dey do am. But me, make you make sure say you dey rest well. Na wetin you and pikin need now be that.
I sabi that one, Baba landlord. As for me, I go follow who no road.
Women wey get belle suppose collect dem COVID and tetanus vaccine. E dey protect dem and their pikin wey dey belle from infection. Go any health center or call 7722 for more information.